Marshall one side forever and ever and ever and ever. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. One yard man, one side. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday. Let's wait for a few more people to join. Barry Sim, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Happy Saturday, everyone. How's your Saturday going so far? If you guys can hear me, can I get a 1 in the chat, please? If you can hear me. Barry Sim, 1 yard man, if you can hear me, can you put a 1 in the chat, please? Topman, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, is that Ashad? Welcome to the chat. Black Star Boy, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Good night, everyone. It's a pleasure having you guys here. Just gonna wait maybe for a minute or two for other persons to join, and then we can start. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the live. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the live. So tonight, Swamp, is all about facts over feelings. Tonight is going to be a very interesting one. Dr. Mix in the studio. I see you. Welcome to the chat. Dr. Mix, if you guys are just joining. Ultimate one side, one males, never two. Tonight is about facts, guys, over feelings. Big up yourself, Ultimate. Ray, big up yourself. Tonight is going to be a short and spicy one, guys. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. If you guys can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Thanks for joining in. I must say, guys, that it have been, very interesting. Yo, Wizzle, welcome to the chat. Wizzle, welcome to the chat. I was over by John Wick Live not too long ago, guys, just holding our vibes until, it was time. Lone hits after hits. Over there, big up to John Wick. Lone hits after hits after hits. For about 3 hours of just lone Massica music. Welcome to the chat, everyone. Welcome to the chat. Big up each and everyone in the chat so far. Thank you guys for joining. The panel is open, so at any moment in time, you guys feel as though you want to join in, feel free to do so. Tonight, we're going to join and we're going to have a nice little conversation. It should be a very short and spicy night, and then we're going to hop over to Real SU channel, where we're going to, continue the conversation over there. All right, Bam Bam one side, big up yourself. Swampa the Swamp, blessing to the Crocs them. Big up yourself, Bam Bam. Thank you for that in the chat. I just want to leave a quote with you guys while we're waiting for others to join the chat. One of my favorite quotes, and it's by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. It's no other than the quote, "The heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards in the night." So I just want to break down the meaning, the simple and effective meaning behind that quote. It means greatness comes from consistent effort over time, not luck or shortcuts. So just to keep that in mind, let me say that again. Greatness comes from consistent effort over time, not luck or shortcuts. All right, Rakeem, big up yourself in the chat. Top man, big up yourself per usual. Big up yourself, Dr. Mix in the chat. Big up to everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. And I just want to share how excited I am because, as you guys already know, maybe most of you know, maybe not yet, but Masicka the King has landed in Nigeria. And that's, it's great things are coming, family. Great things are indeed coming. So for every persons who have been holding their breaths, wondering what's happening for 2026, we silence all the noise around us, and what we do, we get to work. So while their companions slept, we're just toiling. So we are pretty much excited for what is to come out of 2026 when it comes to the Massicka movement of the crocodile. Olen 264, big up yourself. Thank you for joining the live. All right, guys, facts over feelings, right? So tonight we're going to have a deep conversation where we're going to unravel some things tonight. And when it comes to unraveling things, we want to unravel when it comes to Alkaline and the music. And I chose to bring that forth tonight because everywhere you go, there are persons, every now and then they're talking about levels and talking about there are levels to this, and in order for you to express yourself and to do certain things, they're telling you, oh, there's levels to this and you have to get to this level in order for you to get things done. Big up yourself, John Wick. It was an amazing live over there. I didn't catch most of it, but I catch just a short piece of it, but hits after hits. It was a very nice Massicka moment. Big up to you. Hits after hits since 4 p.m. Diana, big up yourself. See you in the chat. So I just want to lay certain things to rest tonight, guys. When it comes to Alkaline, it is said that a person that never throw stone at a green mango, because if a mango is green on a tree, I don't want to throw a stone to hit a green mango, but only the ripe mango. So I want to use that analogy and I want to break it down because our artists in the space right now, and where we have nothing, we don't have anything to prove to anybody but ourselves and improving ourselves and into the music space and just being there to support our artists. Each and every day, we just want to lay certain things and certain narrative to rest, right? So tonight is strictly about facts over feelings, Dandada. So take several seats. Welcome to the movement. Natty Reed, big up yourself. Mel's one side, big up yourself. Let me pin that comment really quick. Autocrat, big up yourself. Thank you for coming to the chat. Facts over feelings, guys. So we don't get into our feelings. What we do is we use data and we use statistics to show forth what's really happening, right? So while people get so comfortable to run their mouths, we're not going to be known on this channel to run our mouths and just run our mouths just for running it, but we're going to provide statistics, the information that shows forth that when we talk about levels, like what is this level that we're talking about? So one of the things that I took the time out to do was to kind of do a comparison between Alkaline, and I did a comparison between Masicka, because it's have always been this comparison when it comes to our artists, and it's always comparing, whether comparing him to newer artists or older artists. It doesn't matter what, but there's always been a comparison. And it makes you wonder, like, where is this comparison coming from? Guys, don't need to get all rolled up into the chat. One autocrat, don't let people, drain your energy. Upon the one side, we say, we did it, for the females them, and we're not got at things with our emotions. So for a side that say they don't show any emotions, they show a lot of emotions, and that's okay. That's fine, Pick up yourself, Jay, one side. Don't let these people get to you, guys. The message tonight is far more important than the distraction. That's just merely distraction. Diana, big up yourself. Diana said they're always comparing them, and they need to stop. Masicka is way a better artist. Well, Diana, we'll look at that statistics tonight, and we will lay that to rest. Right? So one of the things that I did, guys, was the whole, we went and we pull up the information. And when we pull up the information, what we get to understand is, for the past year, Alkaline has put out music, but it went into thin air, if we want to say that. Right? Alkaline has released a song, No Emotions, which is the last song that he did. 1 million views in 2 weeks. Keyman, 1.7 million 5 months ago. He did a song called Earn Your Way, 4.1 million 10 months ago. A song called Disgusting, 8.75K, not even less than a million 6 months a year ago, or 6 months ago rather. He released a song called Priority, 306K, which is 5 months ago. Dangerous Youth, 1.2 million, which is a year ago. A song called Blanco, which didn't get to 1 million views a year ago. And a song called Now Left the Game, which seemed to be the biggest traction out of the songs I've called so far, at 12 million. And I don't want to be biased. I'm going to continue so you guys can see that these are all the songs that he released, right? All the songs he had released. There's a song called Take a Girl, which have not reached to even 500,000 views a year ago. He did a song with Intense called Millions, and that have not reached 1 million views, and it's 4 months released. A song called Scar Heart, which is 1.4 million 7 months ago. And he has a song by the name of My Choice, which is less than 500,000 views 8 months ago. And he did a song called Accomplishment, which is less than 500,000 views a year ago. And to be fair, just to add some miscellaneous out there, he has 7 songs 1 year old that have not gotten to 1 million views. So, not the feelings tonight, chat, but the facts, so that we can see what's happening. So we call out all of those songs that he did last year leading up to the song that he released since year, which is No Emotions. And then my question would be, which of the songs that I just mentioned are hit songs? Like, which of these songs are hit songs? Yeah, them as what Jevis, me pin that real quick. Jevis said no lotion, them say. So, Jevi, right? So, all of these songs that I've mentioned, right? The only two songs are, we can say maybe three from the list if we're gonna make it make sense. We're gonna make it make sense, right? We make sense from the list, entire list when we call out a while ago. Right? Our emotions make sense. And it's still a struggle because it's 1 million in 2 weeks. It's a fight for their life. And it don't have no impact. Keyman, they would have been the next song I would have said. And then last but not least, the one we say, now left the game, which they are 12 million. So me want to be fair. Them 3 songs them would have put out there, but me still would not call these songs hit songs. 1 million in 2 weeks, Jevi. Yes. 1 million in 2 weeks. Chat, me want to stay with me. Chat. Stay with me, please. Me I beg you. So, this are the artists where them are big up. These are the artists where them are big up and I say, a run dancehall and still a run dancehall. So, explain to me what really are going on right here. So, because the people are watching, the people are looking. And if I want to hear the music, I'm going to seek it out and I'm going to be listening. So this is what certain camps are holding onto to say that they are the top of their game. Let's compare that to Masicka, guys. Crocodiles in the chat, guys. If let's compare with Masicka last year versus Alkaline last year. So we look at Alkaline already. Let's look at Masicka's last year. Crocodile in the chat, guys. So for Masicka for last year, everyone, we have Autocrat, Keys, La Cabra, Scope, Rich Sex, Overdose, Mute. We have the White remix. We also have Whites. We have Trophies. And I want to be very fair and not biased. We have a long list of 1 year. 7 songs as honorable mentions. The Clash songs, them also honorable mention, which I didn't say anything about. Plus the EP. The songs are not always important. Tell me the hit songs in this list, chat. Because me can tell you about 6 to 7 off the top of my head. Because we know for a fact Autocrat is a hit. Keys a hit. Whether they want to admit it or not, La Cabra is a hit. Rich Sex, come on. Mute is a hit. Trophy is a hit. Whites, come on. So what they must say, cough it up. What they must say, guys, make them cough it up because And no feelings, guys, that are the facts that's there. So people can see and people can understand that are who are make the hits. So when people tend to forget, we are here to remind them. Watch that style here, guys. So me sure me mention the hits them, you know. Me mention the list of the songs them. Look at how much people are listening to the music. Autocrat, 5.8 million. Keys, 3.4 million. Keys are 3 months ago. Autocrat are 4 months ago. La Cabra, 1.7 million, 3 months ago. Scope, 3.8 million, 6 months ago. Ritsex, 6 months ago, 24 million. Overdose, 1.9 million, 7 months ago. Mute, 14 million, 8 months ago. White Remix, 3.8 million, 10 months ago. Trophies, 9 million, 1 year ago. Whites, 31 million, 1 year ago. And the list goes on, friends. The list goes on. And the man have hits in the clash. System Vian and Death Row are straight hits. A straight hits. People, this too easy, Dr. Mix. What them a say, man, this too easy. And these are the facts, family. Are the facts we are talking about. So when time I say Alkaline fall off, bro. When me I say him fall off, when other one side I say him fall off, on a bar talk, bro, or no kitchen talk, or no barber chair talk, are the facts we are talking about. Sexy Chev, current a kickman. So when them sit and them group up in a them basement, are the facts we come with people so people can understand. The best time Alkaline has in his career in 2016. All right, let me see me can share my screen with you now. Let me see what I go on right here. So guys, let me know if you can see my screen. Guys, can you see my screen? One in the chat if you can see my screen. Guys, can you see my screen? No? Can you guys see it now? No? No? Oh, hold on. Look at technical difficulty, guys. Hold on, we get through it together. Don't worry on yourself. Big up yourself in the chat, realist. One realist on the app. Realist here with a capital R. Big up yourself, Ramos, in the chat. One side news. Big up yourself. Guys, let me know if you can't see my screen now. You can't see the screen now? The screen now, you can't see it? No, not yet, no? Hold on. Oh, let me see something. All right, hold on. I think it's loading. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's loading. I just need to, I guess, wait a little bit and see what happened. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me see if I can probably remove it and start again. All right, you guys can see now, right? Yeah, hold on and see. All right, let me know when you guys can see it. Yeah, you guys can see it. All right. Well, yeah, you guys can see it now. All right, cool. All right, so I just for showing you guys. I'm gonna go up on the YouTube really quick and just slide through and show you. Hold on there. Give me one little second, guys. 1 second, guys. Guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I almost forget. If you're new here, you enjoy the content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right, guys. So I just want to go through Alkaline's page, and I want to show you guys something that where you guys can understand certain things that I'm making mention of. What is holding up Alkaline's career right now is music that he has been doing since 6, 7, 8, and 9 years ago. After that, Alkaline has not find it. And if him can't find it, that simply mean to me same fall off. Well, I'm say for no can't see him. When you can't see him, right? All right, good. I just want to know so not see when me I scroll through, because I have iPad the chat, you know. Let me try to pull up on my phone and see what I go on right here. So hold on. Yeah, for some me like see the chat when me I scroll. Hold on there. That you pick Mark Brown Alkaline catalog is still better than Masicka. All right, I guess you will find out tonight. We will find out tonight if that's the case. Hold on, why I can't click on this thing. Anyways. All right, so let's go through, guys. Let's go through the catalog. I was trying to navigate with my phone to see the chat while I'm going through, just in case anybody have any question. So yeah, what me I say, guys, Alkaline 2016 catalog hold up him career. That's just the plain and simple truth. You can see from my screen here. Look to see from his views to everything else in between. Look. Remember, I know we already got through what he has been doing last year. And we can scroll through to see what he have done in the past 2 years. And him not find it. Him not have it. Him not have it like him have it in 2016. So see that we are scroll. I don't want to scroll too fast. Now I want to take my time with the peeping time them, so them can screenshot and them can record properly before them carry it back. Right? So I'm take my little time and scroll. So if you realize 7 years ago, right? Remember me say 7 years ago? Look. 7 years ago, that's what we are saying. Look. Juggernaut, 7 years ago, 35 million. Richer and Richer, 7.6 million, 7 years ago. What is? Yardi Fiesta, 7 years ago, 19 million. Perfect, 7 years ago, 11 million. Fine Wine, 10 years ago, 10 million views, 7 years ago. Juggernaut, 18 million. Pick your side. 7 years ago, 7.6 million. Perfect. 10 million. So I just want you guys to see what me I talk about. To see what me I talk about, right? So I'm lose the formula. 6 to 7 to 8 years ago. Pick up yourself, Island Girl. Welcome to the live. Welcome. Diana said Alkaline hasn't found no formula. What
Blessing.
oh, Dr. Mix is here. Who am I? Oh, Top Dog, are you that?
Yeah, man, I'm here, man.
Doctor, up, Top Dog. What's going on? Talk to me now. Or talk to the people then.
Bless up, chat. And Dr. Mix, thanks for joining on as well.
Hi, good night, guys.
Hey,
Mel, big
Dr.
up.
Mix. Hey,
Good
welcome,
night.
Dr. Mix.
Alright, so I have the exact numbers for both Alkaline top
These
price.
are the genocide updates, man.
Yeah, man, I mean.
Yeah, man, lethal piece of weapon, this, Guys, listen up. Pay attention, you're in class.
Alright, live. Alright, so I have the total number of YouTube views for Alkaline's top price versus Massicka's 438 album.
Okay.
And I have the exact numbers for Massicka's for Alkaline's no, not Alkaline. For Massicka's Generation of King album as well.
Okay.
So when I pick them up, all of the YouTube views, start off with the YouTube views. In comparison to the Top Prize album, which was released 5 years ago, versus Massicka's 48 album, which was released 4 years ago. Alkaline's Top Prize album, it generated over, it generated exactly 143 million point 300,000 views, and Massicka's 438 album that generated over 225 million views. Now the last time when I checked that up, that was about 1 week ago, or over 1 week ago. And Massicka's 438 album, based on what I observed on YouTube, it generates over a million views, over 1 million views per 3 days. Per 3 days, based on the momentum that it has right now. So, and also his Generation of King album now. His Generation of King album, that has 135 million views. And remember, that was released just 2 years ago. 2 years ago. None of Alkaline project, in terms of YouTube views, never achieved such a breakthrough numbers in such a short space of time. None of them.
And can I ask you a question, Top Dog, so we can slow it down, not only for the chat, because I know we have smart people in the chat, but for those on the outside looking in, when we speak of the views, like what are you getting at? Because I could be wrong, but in my perspective, it would show you that people are looking, people are watching, people are listening. So what does that mean with what these numbers, what these numbers are saying based on what you just explained to the public?
All right, so these numbers, it basically means that Masicka has a Masicka has an audience, and also Alkaline has an audience as well. So the audience that are constantly watching, whether inside of Jamaica or outside of Jamaica's, it shows that the both of the artists, they have a platform that they can get their numbers from. So it's not necessarily just people viewing their music alone. They also have a core audience as well. They're loyal audience, because if you realize what's happening in the recent time, Masicka has well, not in the recent time, in the last 2 years time going forward, Masicka has generated over one has generated over 100 million views in terms of his core audience alone.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of his core audience alone, the last 2 years time, Alkaline has not been seeing that. It's been less
And
than.
okay, and this information, right?
Mm.
Is it facts or is it feelings based on the information that you just shared?
No, it's facts. I've been
Exactly.
checking.
Okay, thank you. I'm just checking, just to be on the safe side. Okay. Anything else you want to add in that department, Top Dog, so we can just go around in the panel a little bit to see if anybody else have anything to add,
Right.
in general.
And in terms of trending stats, Masicka has been trending in more countries than Alkaline. If you check
Okay.
corb.net, and let me say something. It's corb.net. It's a platform that tracks all of the songs that are currently trending in different countries, whether songs or album. So you can use corb to find out.
You said corp, right?
Yeah, corb.net. So you
Could
can
you
check.
spell it for me, please? Can you somebody write it in the chat and I can pin it that way? The viewers, watching, and the well wishers can put it up on their own and they can see the facts. Please spell it for me. Top Dog.
uh, Corb is spelled KWORB,
KWORB, guys.
right? .net.
Corb.net. KORB
Mm-hmm.
.net.
Right. And if
Okay.
you look at Alkaline songs that are currently trending on corb.net, you can see that majority of them are his old catalogs. So that even brings you back to the same point that you were making, that Alkaline is living off of his old songs.
These old songs, yeah, because I just want to put a little bit thing in there before I move on. Top Dog. It would be like, we know that a man, you see, we is like him have something that he was known for, right? We just try to make it respect, but at the end of the day, are big people there, right? You
Yeah.
have a partner, you see, and him, or we can't say him because I'm a woman. I have a partner, just use an example, and he no longer performs, right, in the bedroom.
Yeah, man.
So he's not to top speed as how he used to be. So therefore, him fall off, and that's just what it is. So he might use other things to be relevant. So therefore, him use certain, to make him, and there's nothing wrong with that. But we just have to put the facts out there versus using the feelings. So I use that analogy to say that 2016 has been a long time ago, when
Mm-hmm.
the artist was younger and was in his prime, and we're in 2026, which is 10 years after, and there is this big void and there's this big gap that's there. And there's, just like with the analogy, because you're not performing the way how you used to, you're using other things to get you up and running.
What an example.
So go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Javi.
No man, I just pick the analogy way that you use me and say, what an analogy.
Oh yeah, because I mean, I like to, be
Yeah.
very witty.
Yeah,
And for
man.
those who don't know what witty mean, and I'm not talking about the one side, because I know that the other nations you're watching, witty
Don't,
means
man.
funny. Yeah, I like to be funny. So is just to show forth that because the performance is not there, we, you know, that man is forced to use other things to enhance himself.
Exactly.
So this artist is using other things to enhance
And I,
himself,
and I want to give
right?
a joke. I think the year when him did job flop prize and him look minions them run out and say him was the king of audio mark at the time of audio mark them would have use. And them I say them artists are the king of audio mark rare. Bear in mind the album that drop in a April, Massacre drop 3 months in a December.
Mhm.
Massacre album end up with the most one of the most streamed dancehall artists from a male 438. Pass out Alkaline one will drop from April. Bear in mind,
Yeah.
Alkaline probably have 3 or 4 old songs on the album there. Where
And
Rich will have built up the streams already. And 438 pass it and become one of the most streamed dancehall album from a male artist.
and Jerry, are you talking off the top of your head,
Facts
or
man.
this is just
Straight facts man.
okay? You just want to keep it factual.
Yeah man.
Put factual in the chat, guys, or just keep it at facts.
Yeah man.
So, I'm just
Big up
looking at the
Leroy.
chat really quickly. So Anthony Clark, I love that you're pulling for, you know, you're putting your point out there, and I love that you're keeping it somewhat respectful. You said to pull 5 of Alkaline shows and pull 5 of Massacre show, and you will be embarrassed. Alka to the world, I am embarrassed reading this comment. I'm going to be completely honest with you, because I don't know how we get from talking about shows to talking about the levels that you guys, the levels card that you guys pull to say that your artist is in top form, your artist is running dancehall, your artist is always relevant, your artist is relevant, and in name no mention Anthony, I'll know in a Nativa Artist of the Year for 2025.
2025, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's
And I
been a
mean,
while.
me just try, me a be soft with him, but Jerry just kind of tear off the vendetta mask and say, for a while.
Yeah man, for a while man.
So,
Put on them neck.
Anthony, come on, not your feelings, but facts. Explain to me what's going on. You understand? Because I'm gonna pull up a data right now. And before I pull it up, Dr. Mix, you have anything you have to add in on, or you're okay for now?
I can talk if you.
Yeah,
Yes.
go ahead. Definitely. Go
Ah,
ahead. It's an open
all
panel.
right. So, I have a question, right? And when Alkaline comes up in the conversation, I'm always asking, and I'm yet to meet a data fan that can really enlighten my darkness around what really happened with Alkaline. um, I'm led to believe that nothing about his career was ever authentic, true, or real. And we know that a lot of how he came to be was kind of piggybacking off cartel style, down to even the bleaching, and it never really worked for him. It never really worked the way that he wanted it to create some kind of longevity in the business, right? So you had maybe 1 or 2 years, you guys can correct me, of relevance and impact, where you were churning out hits and you were on that path of just really taking dancehall to the next level. And it just kind of felt like you went over a cliff, like you went over like a cliff. Not even, it's just the most epic fall off I've ever seen. It wasn't a steady decline. It wasn't a consistent decline that happened over a period of time. You just woke up one day and nothing. No Alkaline. He's sending out songs. None of them are hitting, as you mentioned before. And you have to ask, was he really a true artist, or was he a manufactured one? You know, was he one that was made in a lab, or did people just write a bunch of songs for him and give him some epic beats and maybe use auto tune to fix him voice so it sound nice or whatever? What really happened? Because if you have the kind of talent we saw back in 2016, why don't you have it now? you're not an old person like Cartel. You still, I'm sure you still have a little, I would hope, you have a little bit of stamina left.
Bro,
So
not even reach
you,
35 yet.
yeah, he's still pretty young. He's still pretty young, you know.
Young, young, young.
So what
Masicka this same age.
so what happened? So where is the talent? Where is the artistry? Where is the wittiness? Where is the intellect and all of these things that was thrown in our face back in 2016 that were about you? Where is that? The only thing that's holding you up now are your brain dead vloggers who, just find weird things to say about other people and compare you in the weirdest ways to
Because it was said, him have songwriter back then, Come to think about it.
right. But then if you look at it, if you there are certain if you are a true talented creative, you cannot fall off.
True.
You cannot fall off because it does not
You just
matter.
have the gift, Jevi. You just have the gift,
Yeah,
man.
if you can probably change people around you, but what remains is your creativity and your artistry. So it leads
Facts.
me to believe that he was just a manufactured fluff. Just he just came in the business,
I,
detonated, and then died after
mm,
that because nothing has happened since 2016, or you've been letting out songs. It's not like you haven't been releasing songs. We just went through a whole list of songs, and none of them have been hitting the way that you hit in. Because we're not gonna take where you do. We're not gonna take it away from you
yeah,
and
him have
deny
some good song
it,
in him time.
and it is there. And you get what I mean, and nobody's trying to erase it. But when you have people comparing you to the hitman in dancehall like Massacre, or even not compare you to anybody where I have a hit song right now in dancehall, it's kind of unfair to those people because you have not lived up. And again, you're young, so I can't retire. You retire from the business. So what happened? Where did all of those hit songs come from? Who wrote them? Who produced them? You're a lab rat as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I think him did talented, but I just think when I feel him was nothing special, to be honest. I feel like the controversy thing outweigh what him did I do. So it seemed like say yo Ray was this big stature in the game. But when that fizzle out really and it come down to him craft, as what we are see right now, fizzle out, brain buck, like two. You know what I mean?
And can I add something to that?
Yeah, go ahead, Top Dog.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, I did that say, right? Alkaline even said it in an interview that the only reason why he did all of those gimmicks things, like the tattoo eyeball, the bleaching, yeah. Basically, we all know copying cartel style and everything was
Them
to
all
get
know
the
that.
attention. He said that in an interview. So when you try to compare him with somebody like Masicka who wallowed, who was so disciplined enough to use his raw talent alone in order to make a mark in dancehall and see the steady growth that's been happening since him start till now. And he's still dropping hits even in the time when Alkaline was dropping hits. Masicka was still dropping hits at the same time. So when you look at the comparison between them, Masicka, although in terms of total amount of views, he might have a little bit less than Alkaline because Alkaline was using Unbaga gimmicks to get attention, as he said. We cannot look on the two of them and say that the two of them for even be comparable. In my opinion, I don't feel so because Masicka is a far greater artist based in my opinion because based on the discipline that he has, the work, the amount of the talent we him have and everything. It just goes to show his level of greatness. Masicka wall out. Him wait him turn. Masicka been a drop hits up to this day. He is the most
Consistent.
yeah, consistent, thanks. The most consistent dancehall artist. One of the most consistent dancehall artists in history.
Yeah.
Enough people will argue and say that he is the most consistent. And he never used any gimmicks to get that run that he has in dancehall.
Yeah. A man with an identity. A man with an identity. Detta Wavy, you said that tell Sick of a drop a project without featuring no big artists. Funny enough that you say that, but if we are talking about features, you should know that when our artist hops on a feature, he is the feature. If you have not known that, and if you know that our artist, he walks his own path, so you should know that, for example, song like Rich Sex, song like Mute, song like Whites, the list goes on and on, didn't have a feature. So
Yeah,
unless I'm missing something.
but what you know, but them like to play that card, they like say them artists not run, don't not not not. Because them claim to say features a big strength, whatever. But for an artist look a lot too. With Steph London, them are Red Rat and Chipmunk when them did in them prime and they not go nowhere. Want to do song with Sean Paul, want to do song with Boogie with the Woody or whatever one name over foreign there. Want to do song with some where them nigga they name from over Trinidad. What's the name? Texting something like that. What go uno first plaque.
Yeah.
That song they go uno first plaque. Even though it wasn't really a big song in terms of impact, but in terms of streaming.
Yeah.
So
in
we're
terms of
here.
streaming. So
we're here that way, but not to be disrespectful, but my panel and myself is just to educate you on the facts of based on what's happening, in case you're not certain what's happening out there in the musical world.
Talk about like this and that and rare, brother, one of the biggest industry plant in the world. And I have from producer to producer on a link with Plaza producer, then jump to Gully Plaza, jump to Gully producer, everywhere.
And then you know what too, Mel and panel is
sit down,
they're
boy.
always trying to find something, always trying to come up with something to keep their artists relevant. And I feel like if you have to jump through so many hoops, then maybe it's not really relevant, because you're talking about tell Masicka to drop a project, and the biggest songs of both projects are not even the collabs on either of those albums. Are the song that Masicka do by himself?
Yeah, like, so I
So
don't
I
know
don't
what
know. So it's like so it's like all of this that you're coming up with and trying to figure out it too much for one artist want to
Bro,
say
it are
I
just
run the
straight up
place.
stupidity, brother.
One style,
Because
one.
oh, this realist.
up release. Thanks
Yeah,
for
man,
joining.
Deal with
big
bad
up
boy.
everybody. That's
Oh, boy.
that's what I always telling you, bro. Me never, sometimes never waste my time and read them comments, you know. You understand? Because trust me, it just like a now a never ending circle. You get what I say? These people are just the first thing them and Gaza are is the same way. You get me? What
Yeah, man,
does
then come
having
from the see
people,
young Claude.
bro? Music is about collaborating with other
Exactly.
artists. Nothing is wrong with collaborating. So, me no want when they hear them say something there, please just ignore it. This is what they do
True.
because we don't want. Let me tell you, we not gonna justify no collaboration. Collaboration has been part of music from the beginning of music. Nothing is wrong with
Yeah, then
collaborating.
can't change nothing.
Nothing is wrong with collaborating. You get what me I say? Alkaline collaborate a lot of time. Alkaline have more international possibly have more international collaboration than Massicka. You get what me I say? Alkaline collaborate with French Montana before Massicka ever think about to collab with an international artist. You get me? But this is how them reason. That's why I'm not waste my time and answer not what them say, or even go in a conversation with them. Just as how them talk, as a Gaza talk. You understand? Collaboration is a part of music. You get me? But I just say, guess when the facts can't get the grape, them say it's sour. So anytime them
True.
say a next artist collaborate and doing well, then all of a sudden collaboration is a problem. So we now spend no time and justify any collaboration. All our collaboration them are in a good faith. I in a good faith. You understand? And all our collaboration them work because we collaborate with talented artists and we're not gonna take away nothing from our collaboration. You
But
understand what I'm saying?
but funny enough, on the topic of calibration though, like Grammys next week, and two of the top Grammy acts that is the two top nominations, well, two of the top nominations, we have a feature on that
Exactly.
on those albums. So
Exactly.
is it far-fetched? Is it by chance? Is it like, what's with this feature? Like
Yeah,
really says that as
I
an
mean,
artist,
Mills, right? Just we know so we know two men's vendetta people, right? But more to make them understand something. Yesterday, Silver, where Alkaline get from a feature with Western them. I want to know if you know, say a Silver in a UK, you need 200,000 equivalent units in order to achieve that. You see the goal that Massica received in Germany, which is a harder market for crack with dancer music.
absolutely a whole different language
That
over there.
show
Don't even start.
exactly that yeah, in order to achieve gold in that country, you need 300,000 units.
Yeah. Hey,
So
Annette,
they
welcome
need
to
And,
the
to come
chat.
over here talking about features because
and
even
just
their biggest song is with Sean Kingston that have 80,000 views and is
I,
a big 80 million views and is
I,
a
I,
big international superstar.
and just to add to that, Vibes Carter collab with the same artist that Massacre collab with in Germany, Bones, and he didn't get a goal. You get me,
No,
I say?
connect, man.
About
Never
that,
connect.
Huh?
I said that one, they never connect.
All right. So when you hear people talk about feature, everybody do feature. It's just
But
that
the
it's not,
feature,
you get what me I say? But it's just that when just they just like to spin narratives. So when the other artist successful, they want to put it like a feature is a bad thing. Feature is a bad thing. Feature is a good thing. And that all features work out. You get me? And the same thing them that try when Massacre collaborate with Shensia. At first, then I say the song not good. I've used them by the song not go nowhere. And when the song start mash up the whole world and to one of the biggest song, then them start say a Shensia make the song reach right there, and a Shensia song and a Mastica song. That's what they do. But at first, it wasn't
Narrative
a good
always,
song
yeah,
and it not going nowhere.
changing narrative,
Narrative. You get what
changing
I'm saying?
narratives, yeah,
Yeah.
changing narratives. I want to
Yeah,
pull up
man.
something though, family, because again, tonight is all about facts, not feelings. So I see a lot of feelings in the chat, and that's okay, right? I want to pull. I hope you guys are able to still see my. You guys are still able to see my share, right? My screen share. You guys are able to see it.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I was introduced to YouTube charts, by the way, where you can, in your own spare time, you guys can always go in. The information is there, and you guys can pull up the information and you can see what's happening, what the people are choosing, what the people are deciding, what the people are looking at, what the market looks like musical wise. So today I was just going through the entire thing from a monthly standpoint and a weekly standpoint to see what our artist has been up to. So as you can see here, this is Massicka's total views that he has received. And I don't like to use the word views, but the traction, I like to prefer the word traction, because sometimes we say views, few views sometimes may not come off all that, like an organic word, but
Right, right.
the traction that he has gotten, right, musically, right? So you can see here, and it may not even be musically either, because I'm gonna show you something a little bit later on, right? So it shows you here, right, December 26th here to January 2020, January 2022 rather. You can see here 17 million, right? Well, call it round it, if we're rounding it up, 18 million, right? And that's a 28-day lifespan. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to show you this. It's a graph here. As you can see, this graph goes up and down, and maybe for persons like realists and other persons
Well,
who are, can you guys hear me?
no, we not see it.
We did not see the graph.
The alkaline thing.
Oh, no, no, see the box side. Hold on there. Oh, me know why, hold on, give me 1 second. I'm going to stop sharing that.
scientist boy still up on the screen.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
my God,
Jano.
and it removed right now, right? When I can't.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
right. Share
Lovely look.
screen, share screen. And mama still learning now.
No,
All
man,
right.
take your time, man. Take your
YouTube
time.
charts. All right. That's how we go. All right. Slowly but surely we get in there. Hold on there. Let me see something.
Take your time, man. We're all been there. I'm still learn.
All right. I'm adding to the stage right now. Just give me a little bit time.
Yeah, man, Jimmy. Watch this. Scientist boy.
Come on, that scientist boy, man. Research scientist.
Every time him do a song, you have to research this. I have
Be a fill in the blank.
Yeah, because the lyrics is just so jumbled.
yeah,
So for
and the leaf the over there, so remember said that man they remember said the man they declined one tree 10 years ago. So the leaf there represent him.
So true,
Yeah,
yo. The man them make things connect
Yeah,
when
man.
nothing connect at all. And you say, what is
Yeah,
that?
man.
I don't. It's not about that. It's not that deep.
Yeah, man. That's what
Not
happened.
that deep,
Like
When
how
bro.
they said he was talking about Massicka in No Emotions, and they're like, no, it sounds too emotional for me about Massicka. So like, you talk about him friendship, them will never last.
Yeah, exactly. Because I want to say, him say, and that make what? I really that make you your friend. Friend stop deal and that could have talk over. Whatever him say. A master crime attack.
Massicka
So,
was
Master crime
so
attack.
every
Yes.
other 3 months in convent and ball and you see him run go back in
every
hiding.
3 years, come
Every
vent and
year,
ball.
you go to the foolishness and then go back in our shell. And you see if it's found out with that it song, where we have to find the boy a bad. 'Cause at least my found that it song and then you know, see him and then him circle black. This man, every 3 months found out to that another flap song and then missed it again. Yo, I would never
So,
want to be a data
so the
fan.
man that say scientists mention the word chance in a song. Yeah, the man them now. Massicka have a song on your chance, you know. Yeah,
Yeah,
man, I say, but that song when I released like 5 years ago. Out of everything, why am I gonna use chance? And that released like 5-6 years ago.
What's going to perform chance?
Not even
But,
That is so funny because it's so
but
true.
but it's when the music, not musicking. That's what
not
they do.
music.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I make the one the scientists. I make the one specifically for the scientists them. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
When the
man.
music, not music.
Research scientist, man.
Yeah, I swear. Like
See,
seriously.
you mention chance there, you know. Hola, no what's gonna make song on chance?
Yeah, man.
This
Yeah,
and
man.
that.
Yeah, man. See.
That's how wear the green shirt. And the same green shirt Massicka wear when him did that. I'm just like, what do
Yeah,
you mean?
yeah, man. Yeah, man. See, man, pan the ground then advance. Yeah, man. Remember, 12 years ago when Masicka just come out, advance him used to wear. A Masicka that dead pan the ground.
The man I say Massicka with a Vans.
Yeah. Hey, it's time for them, you know. Hey, Father God, thank God we're on the right side. May I tell you, I would want it's hard for them.
You say, I
If
like
I
I said the best
they
thing
have to do.
is that them same shirt make out a crocodile skin.
Yeah, man. What I tell them run out. Oh, the lad that is the dancer, Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer, someone say, so Jeffrey Dahmer fish though. I mean, I see man they use back that title again.
Jeffrey Dahmer fish and him used to name the people them when him kill.
Man say, the lad that Jeffrey Dahmer, the dancer Jeffrey Dahmer. He make everybody afraid. That's how the boy didn't even know what's fish they were calling.
Hey, no funny thing with them, every time he do a song, he's back. He's back. So me say, when he's back, he keep never gone. I'm back. I'm think so this man all the time about this man. I'm think so I'm still irrelevant. Every time he's back. Hey, you know artist not good? When people have asked back for 2016 or asked back for sometime back in the days.
Oh my God.
That's how you know when the artist fall off. Any day me get up and me have to ask for 2018 Massicka. Then me can say, all right, then that's
it's simple means that the new material them now work for you.
Yeah, and it's simple.
Simple.
What do you
And
ask back for you?
the basically I tell them artists to pack it up and that style, you know, because if you really check it, nowadays they must say them artists can retire now. Why should he which day me can tell Sika say you for retire with him be a bad tune?
Exactly.
Why no that stuff?
Exactly. And this man achieved nothing. Masicka get 3 award in the Africa one day. 3 award from Africa one day. And in a 20 in a him get award for it and run in our 2024, 2025 in a CM Africa day. But last year we had 3 award in with the African award show. And that's enough for it and run RM, so enough for fee work them. You get what me I say? Masicka keep winning this, keep improving, keep getting these accolades, these awards. And we now, you think we have to look at Masicka until Masicka say, him can retire now? You're crazy? We
Why?
are pretty bigger picture.
No, sir.
Then
The
combo
PJ
Masicka
did
have
reach
one
35
flow.
without we are talking about retire. The fuck, let's see.
We have
But
so
an
much more to
artist not
achieve.
ready.
We want them
Pack
more
it up.
boy, yeah. We want them more boy, yeah. We want the Grammys. We want the bit. We want everything. You know why? Cause Masicka sing a song years ago. Me go for everything we want, yeah man. So we are going for everything we want. And we not find excuses neither.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
not
man.
find no
Because
excuse.
what them try to do, them try to use the oldest chicken of the book, which is, oh, me not focus on that. But if it come, it come. We not worry about that.
Them
We know
start them
something like that.
narrative already.
Them no
start
worry,
with
them
the
no worry about
narrative
a charge, but the artist get a little number 3 spot on a little chart or get lucky and broke away at the top 10, them run with it and say, see there, Ray,
Bro,
we got the charts.
bro, them always depend. When watch my brag about local success.
Yeah.
Watch my brag about Jamaica. You know, Mr. the man about Mr. the man them pay me and Danger Quest have a post. The law, the number 3 on Kingston Music, Kingston Apple Music 25. Kingston, you know, not Jamaica, you know, Kingston.
As in Kingston the parish?
As in Kingston the parish.
But not them same one always I say, anytime nothing post up about Masicka and iTunes say appear local thing, local thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And them are celebrate number 3 not number 1, you know. Number 3 in
Not
Kingston.
Jamaica, you know, Kingston.
Kingston.
Like when probably about 90% of them streams they are one household it come from. One basement.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Ask him how long him find a number 1 panel Apple Music Jamaica chart. That chart, eh?
Oh, them a cash back number you was on get them back in a them time.
Since I love talk about local array, when last time the number 1 locally? The
Can't
only
get that.
time them can't get a number 1 are the one
And if
when
it
them
is
have to
so
group up and
easy, why
buy.
them can't do it?
Them can't get that.
So easy, why them can't do it? If when Masicka do it, it is such an easy thing to do. Why your artist not do it?
Exactly.
Why your artist not do it if it's so easy? Your artist is so great and so awesome.
That's
Why
right.
not do something as easy as topping Jamaica charts then?
That's why people might wonder why you know why not go in a debate with Gaza people and one side people no, me no waste time because them level of thinking it goes nowhere. You get me? I said them level of reasoning go nowhere at all because it don't make no sense because them people here basically they just need narratives. You understand? And when you so everything when we celebrate our success. Them a try to paint narrative like that's nothing. Or you understand? Or you reason why you get it because of this or because of that. I've time for them reasoning there.
Here one of the because the reason why Masicka it because he must sing. Listen me up in a you're good. The man them said the reason why Masicka sang them a hit because he must sing what the people them want.
Tell them something. Tell me now.
Yeah, what the man them say. The man them say for them artists are sing for theme fans and not.
Tell me now.
The neutrals. But Masicka sing for the people and what them want.
No, that's what they've been saying for years. They've been saying for years. Alka do song for him fans. You love him fans. Like do song for your fans.
So why not send it in one local group chat for the whole of them? In one local corner and make them go listen.
In there and take out my chat.
You know, make a little group.
See, soon them see make up go in there. Making bring them on it.
Yeah.
Stop put music on YouTube and
iTunes. Stop nice pollute the place.
And stop with the quality. Brother, artists fan base,
Yes, Leroy, yeah, that them
if,
say.
if it's a case where your fan base alone and enjoy your music, that means you're not doing good music. Your fan base will always them enjoy it. I would not sound good. Your fan
Man,
base
them
will
say
always
Massica
say,
sing for
bro,
people where them
I've
want.
never seen somebody who say the mother food that tastes good yet. Find out somebody who say for the mother food and their best food. You always hear everybody say their mother food their best food. So fan base always say song sound good, I one of the worst song you ever hear. You understand? Oh, you know when a song a hit or it a go on good when it transcend past the fan base.
Man, them retarded. A be
Remember the
retarded
man them
people.
did all say, remember the man them did all say the reason why Masicka have so much views on YouTube because him drop video for every song.
All them something there. When everybody have a fair chance to drop videos if you want. Eh? Them find excuse in
And
everything.
them hear what next idiot said the reason why sick of video them get so much views are because I not him one alone in there. I'm all on one scene and when the Lord put out theme song and the Lord alone in that video. Very.
Hey,
Bro, the excuse them get
I'm
dumber
gonna
and
tell you,
dumber.
you see Gaza, you see Plaza and Brata. Trust
Cut
me.
from the same cloth,
They
brother.
put on the same cloth and the same
Not no
people
different
there.
but watch.
That's why
The
that's
only
why it's
difference
so
is one of them set of artists actually have sitting for brag about.
yeah.
That's the only difference that.
Yeah, man. It's so good that them all live good together now because
One big happy
them
family
deserve
realist.
one bigger family and
One
one
big happy
umbrella.
family
Yeah,
unit.
man. That's why you see Masicka deserve a Nobel Peace Award.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
You get what I say? Yeah, man,
Yes.
to unite the family. You see the family,
When Gaza.
one happy family, man. Birds of a feather, them flock together.
Gaza data.
Yeah, man.
Bombat.
Yeah,
Gaza
man.
data to rotted.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
They said
No,
the
we're not.
man them said the
Oh,
Lord
Mel,
alone in a
hold
video.
on.
Anytime.
Mel's, we're not hearing you at all. That's what they say. A chat ago, so we're not hear you. So, me know
Bro,
what
man.
go on with your device. We hear each other, but we not hear you. That's how we take over your program.
Oh God.
Yeah, man. Gaza data, man.
Gaza data. No
Yeah, man.
sir.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. The man them
Same,
said the Lord alone
same
in
to the
a video.
people,
Hence
man.
why the
Alkaline is
video.
finally where he wants to be.
Oh,
This is
my.
this is the pinnacle of his
Finally.
career, his
Yeah,
biggest
man.
accomplishment. He's now connected with the man's identity that he tried to steal.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
man.
You know,
So good to see them all live together as one right now, man.
Yes, man.
the one side do say Gaza brata, Gaza
Yes,
brata.
man.
Me tell them the reason they see him.
The shepherd
Them
estranged
reason
son.
they see him and they see him as if a artist have a collab and they collab do well, because a collab. If an artist have a song and they do well, because him sign. Them reason they see him
That's how what them a
we
come with now with them a say, oh, anytime him drop nothing and in here, oh, Def Jam or whatever
yeah.
label a push him,
All right.
well maybe Alkaline for
So,
find a label for push him.
so now you see why I don't go and reason. I don't debate with them people. I don't waste my time convincing these people because that's how them reason. You get me? I say if Masicka put
Profit
out a song
minded, brother.
right now and it sell platinum because of a label, but when him put out a song and it don't do good, watch him sign and him not do nothing. Him sign and not do nothing.
Say two of them are read out a same book, brother.
Are the same people?
Same song book them a sing out.
Yeah, man. I
You
just
guys can't
one.
hear me now?
Yeah, man, we are
Finally.
here now.
You're
Why not
live.
tell you? I enjoy the reason with it, but I just for some reason I just couldn't get back on. I don't know what go on.
One side
Yeah,
said the
please.
fish
We
tank
not
and
try
the
to please them.
septic
I don't
tank.
fool and fool.
Bro, you fool, you fuck.
But please, I think we are
Only
busy. I
can't see
think
me
business
screen I
about them.
know.
See, Augustus a realist youth. Nobel Peace Prize goes to Sika. Him
Yeah,
unite
man.
the fish family.
Yeah,
They respect
man.
the fish tank and the septic tank.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
All
man.
right, guys. So all right, so now I have the YouTube charts up. So again, you guys can go to the YouTube charts and it will show you like what's happening out there in the market, right? So by scrolling through today, I was able to find some information out there, what our artist is doing, what other artists is doing. And since as them love to play the levels card, this will help you to understand that it is the facts, the information that is out there, right, and not the feelings behind how we may feel, right? So starting off with Massicka, as I was showing you guys, the from December 26th to January 22nd, 2026, it shows that he has gotten traction of 7.8 million, as you can see here, which we can probably run it up to 8 million, 100 and, well, 18 million, I don't know what I'm saying. And this is the last 28 days. So when I scroll down here, what you guys will see is where people are listening, and it will show you the top 6 places, right? And I don't say countries, but places in which that people are listening to our artists from. So, and it shows you the numbers, right? So we have Kingston, we have Georgetown, New York, London, Nairobi, and we also have Accra, right? I want you guys to pay a little close attention to London right here, because as you can see, London is on his charts, and it's going to be important to you guys later on. Look at the top songs that he has for the last month. As you can see, Rich Sex, Whites, Mute, Keys, Autocrats, 20matic, Update, Moments, and History. As you guys can see, and something I want to point out, right, is the mere fact that it goes back to something that Realist was saying earlier. Realist was saying earlier, if I have to draw back for somebody 2016 catalog 10 years after, that means that artist needs to do some serious work, right? So if we take a look on Massica, as you can see here, Rich Sex, Whites, Mute, Keys, Autocrack, 20matic, those are all new songs from his catalog that people have been listening to for the last month, right? Update is a 2-year song. And just to make it fair, I was like, 2 years is not far off, but let's just keep it very, very, demure, very, so let's just put the top 6 songs there, and we can see that this is all new songs from the past year that people have been listening into. And we know Keys are very, pretty much new songs. Same thing for Autocrat. Mute is relatively new as well. Rich Sex is not so far off as well. So people are listening to the music, right? And it is new music that is out there. Let's look at another artist, for example. Let's look at
And
Alkaline.
hold on, before you skip, hold on, man.
Yeah,
Me
you
no
want to
skip
scroll
right
down?
there. No, more stay exactly there.
Right here, so.
Yeah. It's important to find out the places that you might get him stream them.
Hold on, man. Oh, you move so fast,
No,
Realist.
because
Hold
every
on, man.
artist. Oh, me never know.
No, that's okay, because we'll go back to it, We'll go back to it. So
Oh, no,
make
all right, go
we
on.
just compare, because the critics them are watching us. So we want them to see what's really happening. Right?
Okay,
So
okay.
The
we could
man
just look
forgot them in
on,
a bush, man.
yeah, so we could look on Alkaline really quickly. Can't even spell him name. And we're gonna draw that same comparison so we can see and we can know what's happening, right? So yes, we have from December 26th to January 22nd, he has 19, right? But when you use the graph, not only the graph, but when you check, you would notice, you will notice that there would have been a spike in the views, because remember, our artists have not dropped any new songs or any new project from the year I've started. But remember how close we are in views to Alkaline for somebody who have dropped a project since 2026, right? However, Massica have not dropped anything, but we're so close in views. Again, almost 18 million. Alkaline has 19 million. So what this is telling me, and for persons who know statistics and know how the business works, if Massica had dropped a new project for the year so far, we would have outpassed this views. Am I reaching, or is this cap, or is just facts?
No, man, facts, man.
All right.
Fuck.
So let's scroll down and see where people are listening from. Kingston, Georgetown, New York, Nairobi, Port of Spain, and San Juan. Right?
Mhm.
What are they listening to, guys? Somebody tell me, because I just want to make sure me I see what me I see, right? So we see on
All,
fleek, we see
all
no
music.
emotions.
Pure old.
All
All
right, so
music.
all music.
Mostly. Majority.
Majority of it is all music. The only two songs here that's holding on to their life, and they're not even number one or number two consecutively, is no emotions and keys. Those
Mhm.
are
Yeah,
the
man.
only two
Key
songs
man.
here.
Key
All
man.
So
Lothar and Kiri.
and yeah, and so-called, key man. Yes, key man. Right? So it shows you here that what has been holding up his catalog is again his past work from 8, 7, 9 years ago, based
Mhm.
on the views you're seeing here and the views that you are seeing here,
And
people.
Mel, pause a bit. And if Brata Nation was good at supporting their artists the real way, them could have run with the narrative that him fall off, but him have a catalog where still a cinema road. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
That could have been
just
their
be
narrative,
honest.
That could
Just
have
be
been their
honest. Yeah.
narrative, but no, them choose fair compare the man with somebody that has been hitting for the last 7 years, still hitting, and it just make it look like, say, of course him gonna look like him fall off, because continuously I compare the man when him not spin
Them
out the
don't know
hits
art
them.
of war, mama.
Yeah,
Fool and
them no
fool.
And,
spin the narrative a different way and say, yo,
and
yeah,
But we didn't want to get an
at least
idea.
stop. Hey, mix. No,
I
mix.
forgive them
Nobody,
the eye for them dons.
mix. You don't need to get an idea. But what I say is, I, and, but, well, on there, I think a massacre them say, I just Jamaica and the Caribbean. And when I look for where Massacre stream, hello, mix. I'm
See
in our
this.
Rush Mills program. Probably Mills data chat.
Yeah, see the spike here, guys. So this is the spike. If you can tell from statistics, this would have shown when when the song dropped, right? When the emotion song dropped. 'Cause you can see the graph, and as you can see, kind of like die down and whatnot, and then it kind of like pick up a little bit or whatnot. You can follow the graph, and again, this is within the the month, and then we can even zoom it in, and we can do 7 days and see what's going on. So in 7 days.
Oh, Mel, that was a month?
Yeah, that was a month.
Oh,
And this is 7 days. So in 7 days, January 16 to January 22nd, he has 4.8 million views. And again, look, very flat right here. So flat, and then him kind of like pick up. But as you can see from the
Black
graph, not really
line
much
like bet
happen.
bet.
Yeah, and then you can see again who is listening. Again, we have Kingston, Georgetown, the place kind of is the same. And then look again to see in the last 7 days, look what's happening in 7 days.
is
The
this
only
the
thing that's there.
international artist Alkaline?
So again, remember the two newest projects in on them, not even one and two consecutively. The one is at number two and one is at number four. So this is telling you that your artist is struggling, and is all catalog is what's keeping him out there and keeping him talked about. This is what is showing here. Let's look at Massacre, for example. And again, I know with feelings, we're taught the facts. 28 days, let's go on 7 days. What are we seeing, people? 4.19 million we're seeing here. So again, remember, no new project have been dropped yet, so we cannot look at on that graph. But what we're, places of listening, it's still there. But look at the catalog again. Look at the catalog again. Rich Sex, Whites, Mute, Autocrat, Keys,
New
20
song.
Matic, it's there.
New songs.
New songs are there. An update is 2 years old. It's not far off either. It's there. Moments is 4 years old. It's there.
All them the keys on it.
Exactly.
It's a
But
big song.
when I look at the places too, Mel.
Yeah, so let's look at the location. So we're gonna at Massica, zooming in on Massica a little bit. Let's look at London
No man, you're not
because
even to do that. You're not to do that. The same thing we did on a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Just that mean. Just go up and look on where Masicka get him stream them.
Oh, where it's getting it shows down here where the people are
Yeah, man,
listening.
right. That's what that we are talking about. So you look at that
So,
now, right?
mm-hmm.
Remember them say Masicka local and I just the Caribbean. And when you look at
Yeah.
where Masicka get him streams, right? I see Kingston and I see Georgetown. Other than that, there's no more. I don't see no more local and I don't see no more Caribbean. I see New York, I see
Mm-hmm.
London, I see Nairobi, which is in Kenya, and I see Accra, which is in Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
So that's so four of them top streaming cities is outside of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Now go back on Alkaline one.
I know what the real is. That are just for YouTube alone. No. Mills when you done, me I give you a platform where you go on for see him Spotify's top citizen.
All right. And I think Top Dog gave one earlier too. So if we
So Mills,
have,
hold on, Mills, me first hold on, me first chill my life to 9 o'clock.
holy shit,
You
we
know.
forgot to know. Yes.
No, the thing, man, I just change it to 9 o'clock.
All right. No, could just for the past 7 days because I want it to be fair. And then while Real is doing that, don't forget, guys, he has a 4.81, right? And Masicka has 4.1, right? And don't forget that this little chum change right here. So again, because I mean, a little maybe extra views we him get because him drop emotions. I remember say we artists not drop nothing yet, and it's had it for the past 7 days. So let's scroll down and see where people are listen from for Alkaline. So him have Kingston, him have Georgetown, him have New York, him have Nairobi, him have Port of Spain, and him also have San Juan.
All right. All right. So let's see who are the local and the Caribbean artists now, right? Cause all right. So him have so in so in a yeah. So in a so him have Kingston, him have Georgetown, and him have Port of Spain. So there are three within the Caribbean and Jamaica. Masicka only have two, right? So and him have New York, Nairobi, and San Juan. And San Juan I
Then
capital. San Juan I
Realize then
capital. Huh?
go up to top 10. Mel just have to scroll. Mel, so the arrow to the right of the
No, man.
six.
He good,
Yeah,
man. He
cause,
good. He good. He
yeah.
good, man. He good. He work with OC. That's just out. You see me?
Right.
Let's see top six work with it. Right?
Mhm.
So yeah. So what me I say is what do you know? So you have San Juan, which I
Mhm.
capital of Puerto Rico. Right? And Puerto Rico, little Caribbean area, little Caribbean influence, possibly, we can say. You get me? Me understand is that Puerto Rico, as far as we know, is an American territory, a Spanish country. But when you check it out, Masicka have Accra that are Ghana, that are way outside of evil US. You understand? We have Nairobi, we have
Out of
London, and
UK.
we have also New York. You get me?
Yeah.
So them little what I call it now?
And
Them little
UK alone, bro, like UK alone,
right. So them notion
cut,
alone. Them notion alone.
chop up San Juan and Nairobi, in my opinion.
So that already kinda a show off them narrative. You get me? As far as see if me check where the streams are coming from, me that's say more of a local and Caribbean artist than Masicka. Masicka see more of an international artist.
Mm-hmm.
Based on where Masicka streams are coming from and his streams are coming from.
Yeah, because Masicka, like, as Mr. like with a lot of the places where Alkaline have, when you look at Masicka, London, bro, like London alone, like London alone, like really chop up a whole lot of them place there.
Yeah, man, we run London, man.
Let me see something. Hold on. That's not what I wanted to see. Hold on. All right. So guys, you ready for this? So look, London, right? Massacre. Past 7 days. That's the number one song in London for the past 7 days. Hold on, it's still loading. Hold on, I
Nasty.
think. Hold on. What's the number one song in London for the past 7 days?
Don't
Trouble, Dede.
lack of the
UK
show, man.
anthem, bro.
Trouble.
UK anthem, man.
UK anthem.
I smell a mobo.
So what is this telling us? And look what's here. Which song has made it back to the what? What song is this right over here? What did they say about
Brother,
the
Tyron come like a
what did they say about Tyrant like
Tyron
last
come
week?
like a thorn, brother. You just
From me,
can't get it out. No way.
from me a juvenile.
So it's not about feelings, it's about facts, people, like what is happening, what we are seeing in
Hey,
front of our two eyes them.
hold on. Let me take time out for address mobile words. Mobile words. I don't want to not accept no call from nobody trying to persuade you to give nobody no sympathy award.
We make them bow out.
Mobile, I needed to take a look at these charts and see what's going on. If you
Yeah,
can
Mel.
see mobile
Yes.
words, hold on, mobile words. If you can look at, if you can see for yourself, Masicka is the one that's dominating London at the moment, and with his new songs. Me
Yeah,
no
man.
want a little old 50-year-old man. We have some song where I stream from 19 hour long, and now no song I stream now. Feel like to them
I
can win
do no
this
sub
mobile words.
story.
Okay.
Can I
Sure.
can
But Mel,
One
Mel,
side updates. Sorry.
hold on, go ahead, 4-4.
no, I'm more if you show the people them top three song there. Are you okay? The top three Massacre song them. Go back up so we can see the whites and the rich six and the mute.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
when I look on them numbers and them three numbers, because remember I said the mobile is based on the songs are released in a time frame, right? And then what you do now is them three song one, two, and three. Then what you want to do them, you want to compete them with Vibes Cartel top song them in the UK as far as stream numbers go, right? And then we get a clear idea say them three song right so is far more dominant than Vibes Cartel top song in the UK. We're released in that space of time.
I was about to pull that up. You want me to pull that up really quickly so the fans can see that the song that they have even Vibes Cartel nominated for is not even on the list none at all. Hold on, let me pull that up.
No, I think them know that Reliance why them are use the stage show card every minute, but
Yeah.
you can't do it.
Right.
Mel, why you look for that as well? That 9 Indigo Lifestyle said her name is Love is now number 2 on iTunes per sale charts in Cayman, right ahead of his show there, right?
Yeah,
Right ahead
I
of his
saw it. I
show.
didn't because
Yeah.
you guys were talking. I didn't want to disturb you guys, but I did pinned it. Thank you for that
Yeah.
information. Indigo Lifestyle. Thank you for that. I pinned it so the entire chat can see it.
Right ahead of his show. So
So
that just shows you.
so again, we did the same thing to Vibes Cartel as we did for Masca No Bias. So the 7 days London. Let's scroll down and see the three songs that's on the list. Anything new you guys are seeing here? Anything new?
Fever Mel? Is that Fever at number? I'm gonna have a
Yeah,
meter.
that's
Seems,
Fever.
Right.
Yeah, it is Fever at
Fever.
number
Okay.
one.
seems like a watched up artist to me.
Big up Donwell.
The
Don't
Right.
only
for that.
new song right there is God is the Greatest. That's the only one.
Big
Big
up
up
producer
Donwell.
Donwell. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We are in the midst of greatness. God is the greatest. At number 2, Unstoppable. These are all old songs. We can't make this up, people.
I
Summertime.
think God is the Greatest is the most recent one within like the last 2 years, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, man,
was it?
Cali
Yeah,
push a
yeah.
fool
Yeah,
on that song there.
Since him come out, yeah, okay.
And
one
let me
man
tell you something,
moving.
though.
Go
What
ahead.
you know? You see, Mobo, how then determine who would win the awards, right? That they then give more weight in terms of your dominance within the UK. So as much as you might have a little
Yes,
international
yes.
performance, they get more weight if you have a dominance in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
also the weight window where them use for the third, which song them are go choose. The window where them use are from September the 1st to October the 1st. So from
Okay.
September 24 to October 2025.
Yeah.
Right.
Why is this October?
Okay. So we can clear this. So it's fair enough if we know
Mhm.
when the source
We know
can
it's
go
like
block the
bias.
road. No,
Yeah.
we can go block the road.
But
Yeah.
444 and I did a little deep dive as well into the criteria and stuff like that, So UK impact as genocide updates say very, very big to win a mobile award, especially for the song that's nominated.
Yeah,
But they
because
all yeah,
because the people that have the vote, some of them are actually DJs.
yeah, exactly,
And them are
exactly,
play the
Vile.
music.
And them right, and
And them
there's
are
some
play
of
the
them are
music.
on, as you said, a lot of them are on the panel too, as
Mm-hmm.
well. So they look at that. Them not care about if the song big in the US. I don't want to say they don't care, but if the song is big in the US or whatever, it's not as it doesn't hold as much weight as if it's impactful in the UK. They're specific about that. It needs
Mm-hmm.
to have impact in the UK space.
Mm-hmm. And based
Um.
on
Mm-hmm.
and based on
mhm.
the time period where them are show we, I mean I say oh we lose.
Me not say oh we lose either, Me not say
That's
oh
what I
we
say.
lose.
Right.
That's what I say.
And
Right.
It's all
and look
that's
at
what I
look
say
look
we
at
can
look
block
at
the road.
look at trends here now, guys. So this is trends here, London, 7 days. Again, the biggest song over there is "Shake It to the
Okay,
Max,"
that's the
number one.
remix that she did with Molly
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
Skilly. Okay,
Yep.
okay.
And look, number two, and these remix, right?
Number two
Remix,
is Hit and Run
hits
Again
and
with
run.
Massacre. Okay.
Number three, we are different. I don't know that song. I'm gonna
Which
be
song is
honest.
nominated for Shensia? Pony Police.
Pony Police, yes. So I'm
What's
just
that impact? Is that
so
there?
no, it's that's what I'm
No.
going through to show you guys. It's
Okay.
not there. So we are different. Waistline lighter, boss up, die for you. You know,
Hey,
as you guys can see, it's not there. It's not
hey,
even on the list. You know.
I want you to go back to something, right? You hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
I want more to check in a alkaline top 10. Want review how many Caribbean countries in a theme top 10. How many in a.
Oh, you said how many countries in his top 10?
How many Caribbean countries? Cause want see who are the real local and Caribbean artists and who are the real
Go.
international artists. So let's see how
Yeah,
much is in the top
I
10.
don't think it give me that
Scroll along.
No man,
Scroll
the
along a
scale
little bit.
thing. Go on the scale
Scroll.
thing we go
Scroll.
on before.
Right. The top.
All right.
Right under the
Stop
right
there.
here.
up
Yeah,
top.
man.
Oh,
Above
this
the
one right
six.
here.
Above. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
cool,
So
cool. I
Yeah.
tear
see,
this
I
up.
see.
Tear this up. Bit over switch. No, man. Go back now. Go back to one. Go back to one. Go back to one.
I'm at
Tear
number
this
one
up.
right here.
Tear there, so. So Kingston 1, Georgetown 2, Port of Spain 3, San Juan is actually in the Caribbean. Puerto Rico is in the Caribbean. 4, scroll over. Scroll. Panama, Spanish Town. Hold on. No, man, I move too fast. Go back. Go back. All right, see this. So. Spanish Town 5, Panama City in the Caribbean as well, 6. So 6 of them top streaming places, cities is actually the Caribbean. Go back to Masicka one. 6 out of 10.
Pony Police. Mhm.
That was so random, Dr. Mix.
Sorry, because we don't
No,
talk
intermission. No, not wrong. Intermission. Hold on. It's loading. Hold on. Did I put it in or there you go. There you go. So we're gonna look.
All right, so Masicka, Kingston 1, Georgetown 2. Scroll.
No, wrong area.
All right, so Kingston 1, Georgetown 2, St. John's 3, Spanish Town 4, San Juan 5. So 5 of Masicka one, but 6 of him one, right?
Toronto.
Or 6 of him one out of him top 10 actually in the Caribbean and actually Jamaica. And them things I try to show them. That's why I say some narratives of them place at Masicka. You have to really wonder. You have to really wonder when you hear some narratives of them paint at Masicka. Because here you can see clearly, Masicka, most of his streaming, right, in terms of cities, are in the Caribbean and Jamaica, right, more than Masicka one. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
But it's still a Masicka them want label as the local and Caribbean artist. You get me? And then all them people live off a legacy. So all the more in a conversation with people we are doing now. Don't
True that you are playing and things to hockey walk.
You understand? What are you doing now?
Okay, I legacy them.
What the purpose of you doing songs now if them not get streamed and them not be pull numbers? And the same thing with Cartel them. That's why I wonder what that's why I say we're not supposed to even question about this winning this mobile award. How we look and we see what go on.
Them brain tired, man. Them brain buck, you know. So
trust me, you see where you see on them chart there, I was actually a player. So when you see Masicka Rich Text on them, that means them song they are player. You understand?
And remember, this is just YouTube. Remember, this is just YouTube. We're not touch Spotify or Apple or iTunes. What name? iTunes. Okay. Yeah, we don't touch none of that yet.
No, but YouTube.
Yeah, man.
To be honest, YouTube is a reflection of what going on everywhere, you know.
No, not blind song, the new song they not stream on Spotify. I overkill that if you go over there.
Debbie, you want to do that now with the Spotify so we can have visuals?
Say, everybody can overkill that if you go Spotify.
You can, you know. But to be honest, YouTube, hold on, bro. You can, you know, but I say YouTube. No, man, when I say YouTube is just a reflection of YouTube are the reflection of what's actually going on. Right? Remember the other side, them a paid side, them, you know. You see me? It's a reason why people use YouTube as reference. Because YouTube are the general. I just say everybody I go for a paid site. Which a paid site still I reflect what YouTube are sure. But YouTube are the best one to use. You get me? Because YouTube, as a man get up and go on YouTube. No, I'm right.
Sure.
Yeah.
You get me? On YouTube more streaming I come from.
The Spotify I look a bit more accurate than I realize.
Huh?
Yeah, man, I tell you that the Spotify I look a bit more accurate than YouTube.
Yeah, because them are cut out the YouTube streams to add to Billboard.
No, man, what I mean, you know. What I mean, you know. What I'm saying is YouTube are the best example to use because YouTube are showing a majority of people are used.
Right.
So if we ever use something as an example, it's best to use where the majority. You get what I say? If you want to know where people shop, I better you use downtown as what people are buy. Better you go downtown and say, all right then, because most people shop downtown. Right. So we go downtown and we find out what's selling downtown. Instead we go name Sovereign or Manor Park or any one of those places.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, man. But as we ask the man, if you can go Spotify or overkill because the man they are struggling for crack even 500,000 over the side, man. And sick of song will reach 4, 6, 8, 10 mil over the side, bro.
Right.
So I still think Spotify. Overkill to go over the top. Are them old music like it's stream on Spotify?
Right. Right.
Some people say it can always go there, but really I just the same thing.
Yeah.
Now, the only difference with Spotify I know really, see, unlike YouTube where YouTube is just the YouTube database, Spotify get for them numbers now. Spotify have contracts with all of the major labels them and all of the streaming platform them. So it's not like a one platform number Spotify I show. Them generate an overall number. Is in. So with feed them numbers now, it way more accurate than YouTube because you want them to get them number from different sources. Because them have deals with like any record label, any distribution label. That's how Spotify pull feed them numbers. So Spotify I give you a more overall and a more accurate count of what really go on. You know, unlike YouTube, a man will buy some views and show off the chart, you know what I mean? Is in Spotify I think accurate because Spotify deal with official data. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's why
but
Spotify is so legit.
yeah, but the thing about it, I don't know if she can filter past Spotify like how she can do it on YouTube. Remember, I put in a consideration. No matter what,
True.
So if you go Spotify now, you have to go. It's hard to get the data. You get what I say, because they cannot filter on Spotify, and she don't have premium. She not have Spotify premium. So it's like you have to go look on, you have to open it, the we call it the Quarb thing. We have all I stand them. I have to go up there, so I have to go down there, so I have to the all over the place.
Right. Cause me know so Spotify way more accurate. You see that song there when name God is the greatest. On Spotify, come nowhere close Massica 3 top song, bro. Zin, and that is because on YouTube, that God is the greatest song because of the promotion from DJ Khaled and them. It look like it bigger than Rich Sex, or it look like it bigger than the other song them because I know him get some promotion behind it. Zin, so when I go on Spotify now, Zin, now double it. Right, even mute double it. Zin, because now you see the real data. Cause now you go pull from all of the platform them, Facebook, everybody will run the song. So it pull real numbers, so it shows say that song they not even close Massica top 3 song.
Yeah, man, I'm afraid that Spotify chat, man, when they even mention it and I block me.
Right. Them can't match up Massica as Spotify. For the last 6 years or so, none of them no match Massica numbers from Spotify like as a year to year.
All
none of them.
like a loan a keep up in
man.
No, man. Hold on. Father Gray. Yeah, man. Panama. Father Gray. Panama in the Caribbean, man. Father Gray. Believe me, Father Gray. Google it, man. Panama. Me see I say Panama, Central America. But me tell you, Panama is in the Panama, Puerto Rico. Them still classify as in the Caribbean. You see me? So you're right, it's Central America, but them still considered. You see there, yes, Panama is considered part of the Caribbean because its northern coast borders the Caribbean Sea, giving it access to Caribbean islands, culture, and beaches. Though it's geographically an isthmus connecting Central and South America with specific coastlines too, it's a unique country with both Pacific and Caribbean maritime connections. So yes, you're not wrong about the Central America, but it is still considered in the Caribbean, Father Gray. You understand? Yeah.
Come on, the more than last, man.
Yeah,
Spotify overkill, man. Just go on.
People,
overkill.
When you can research it yourself, people, man. You can research it yourself, man.
One great.
Big up great, still, man.
Killer great.
Yeah, man.
But as we can see, like the numbers,
the website.
Now I was just gonna say, like, as we can see, that the numbers, that they don't lie. Nobody's making up anything. It's literally there, so people, can see it. Maybe at some point in time, maybe see what we can pull from, from Spotify. Even some clippings or something. Realist, or 4/4 or Jevi, and see what the people can.
We have time. We can't filter it yourself. We can't filter it yourself, but it does not take time. Like one of them deal we can actually when we have time.
Yeah.
We can just manually filter it. You get me?
Yeah. No problem.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Right.
Yeah,
so one thing we have to take away from this is when the numbers them come up realist, we can't just talk about numbers overall. You know what I mean? Yes, when you talk about numbers overall, it's very misleading. You have to compare numbers specific. You have to compare numbers because when you really want to know if a man do better than a man, then yes, when you compare a Beanie Man, Shaggy, Sean Paul, or Vybz Kartel with a big catalog with so much numbers, every year them are gonna have the most stream. We know that. So what you have to do now when you stream the thing for know say your artist are stream better. Now you have to pick up Massica late song versus that's what I've been say. You have to pick up the song them year to year and compare them songs if you know who do better. You know what I mean? Because here, Cartel have a big catalog. Him have quantity. So obviously, him a go stream more. Then, him all a song them, him kind of have a big catalog to him a go have more streams on them all song them. But as far as now, bro, there's nobody now can compare to Massacre numbers, bro.
Yeah, but
None.
even if you go iTunes, we go the album route. A joke, you the most stream, most dancehall
Right.
artists on iTunes, and before that, if they want to go the
Right.
signing route and say because we signed a 438, what did I hold the record? So GOK
Mm-hmm.
overthrew 438.
Right.
So either way,
Apple,
independently or signed, anyway they want to take it, we still account them.
Yeah.
Right.
Apple Music, bro.
Lift up,
Father,
boy.
Apple Music, bro, not iTunes. Remember, say
Yeah, yeah.
iTunes, the purchase
Yeah.
serious
Mistake.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Guys
You
in the
know.
chat, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you have not done so yet, please, it help with the channel. Remember that but I'm trying to grow to get, monetized. Don't forget to like and subscribe also to Dr. Mix, the one and only therapist. That way we can push our channel further than how it already is.
Yeah.
Dr. Mix, as we're about to move and snuggle up ourselves to go over to Realist Live, you
Realist.
have anything you wanna?
Love the live, Mel. I love it. So proud of you. So proud of your growth. And I love that you brought the facts. Cause I'm all about the feelings. So you brought the facts. And I love that you were able to just show really that there's no conversation when it comes to levels compared, thinking that Alkaline is on some higher level than Massacre, the numbers and the impacts otherwise.
Okay.
So good job. Good job,
All right.
Mel.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Mix. I appreciate you. As we go around, Robin, Jerry, you wanna go next? Hello. Who else is there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, man, big up
Okay.
yourself, Peter Mills. You know what thing go. Rising star. Yeah, man. You don't know one Dr. Mills. Hear me? What me always say this? One Dr. Mix, one Mills. You get me? Yeah, man. Superstar and I think, man. And me them I say, we not gonna last 6 months, but more them know so that they have to stay. You understand? Yeah, man. Just go and put in the work, my
I think them
sister.
know them meet a worthy opponent, man, and them not gonna can eradicate with the way of them eradicate everybody else.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself. You know what thing go.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Realist. Well, for you still there in the chat? Who else is there? All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining the live as promised. It was gonna be a very short and spicy live today that we can just bring forth some facts and not just feelings. Tonight, big up Sabrina in the chat. Nando, big up yourself. I mean, we may not always see eye to eye, but again, we're here to spread information and not just, our feelings. Information is there. Go check it out. Marshall, big up yourself. As usual, always there since day one to support us. Jevi, as per usual, thank you so much for your information. Autocrat, big up yourself. Pascal, big up yourself. One Side News, you're always here to support. See Augustus, I see you. Thank you so much. Father Gray, I appreciate you. Nakia, I appreciate you. I know I had saw who was it in the chat earlier? I kind of lose my oh, Diana. Big up yourself, Diana. Thank you for always being there to support Indigo Lifestyle. Thank you for being there to support the channel. Sexy Chev. Thank you for being here. Um Big up Bugs. I know I saw you earlier. I don't know if you're still here, but big up, on yourself. Thank you for being, here, everyone, being a part of this journey. If you have not yet, please like and subscribe to the channel. Island Girl, big up yourself. Big up yourself all the time. You have always been here since day one, ODS. Big up yourself. Looking to see you guys soon. Guys, follow me on Instagram now, guys. Have to be YouTube only. Me love to see, see a lot of you guys. And for, we can, I guess, speak offline based on where some of you guys are located. We we could always network, but big up on yourself, guys. You guys can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is melissa.ferron, Miss Melissa.ferron on Instagram. You guys can follow me there. So we can connect. It's not just about YouTube only, this space, but it's just to kind of get the movement out there everywhere and all around. um the White, big up yourself. Nice seeing you in the chat today, guys. And we're as we make our way over to Realist Live, Dr. Mix, as you would say, what is under my nose?
Aye.
All
Guys,
right,
remember
guys.
that I go live tomorrow at 7 where we do part 2 of Massacre versus Cartel influence.
All right, guys, listen to Dr. Mix, and I'll post it for some of you guys to see it. Thank you, guys, and have a fantastic night. And I'll see a lot of you guys, hopefully all of you, over Realist Live.
Thanks, Mel. Bye, guys.
All right, bye.